Warning: bad takes, please blame the panel and not the host for any nominations winners.
If you are seeing that what is the crimes that are done against Asian people by English, मतलब other than colonialism, Mason Holgate tackle would come at number one.
मुझे ये लगता है बहुत overrated है Son. He's very like he's
Really?
not as good as they show. बहुत chances, open chances miss किया, and we know क्या हुआ आर्सेनल के साथ भी. Rafael Varane, I don't know how he won 4 Champions League. You watch one match, don't understand.
The way he won FA Cup, bro, in the final. Great performance.
GGMU.
तो गाइस वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ देसी फुटबॉल बैंटर. हमारे साथ आज जुड़े हैं किशोर भाई, एसपी, देव, आशीष और एसके भाई. एजेंडा आज का ये है कि भाई सीजन विजन सब खत्म, यूसीएल खत्म, यूरोपा खत्म, प्रीमियर लीग सीजन खत्म, सब खत्म. एफए कप भी हो गया, लीग कप हो गया, तो अवार्ड सेरेमनी भी तो होना चाहिए, है ना?
नहीं.
कीपिंग दैट इन माइंड, तो व्हाट वी हैव डन इज वी हैव कम अप विद अ घंटा अवार्ड्स. ठीक है? EPL edition Ghanta Awards. Based on that, we have some nominations and some categories. Nominations बता दूंगा आप लोग को based on categories and then nominations. You guys get to pick your pick, and then in case there is a tie, so I'll be the tiebreaker.
Just a background to this, I think when we started discussing, I think जो best वाले हैं उसके लिए FA तो already है. They will give you the Ballon d'Or and all these awards. So ये not so good वाले उसको को recognition नहीं मिल रहा था. So we thought we should come up with an award which actually emphasizes them, get them to the center of attention, and that's the reason we have this Ghanta Awards. And
बहुत तेज हो रहा है.
all of us have put our minds into it. So
First category, मालिक जब इतना खर्चा हो ही गया है तो एक चिप्स का पैकेट भी ले लेते हैं. एक worst transfer award. The nominations are Caicedo, Nkunku, Sangare, Amrabat, Robert Sanchez, Mason Mount, Gravenberch, and Sandro Tonali. We'll start with Ashish.
मेरे लिए, okay, so I'm like divided between two, but I would say Caicedo. 113 million and complete flop. एकदम end में आया form में season में, but nah, flop. Big, huge flop of this.
इसके
मैं
बाद बताओ.
बोलूंगा 65 मिलियन का चिप्स का पैकेट मेसन माउंट, जिसका अभी तक जस्टिफाई नहीं हो पा रहा है यूनाइटेड में. तो आई वुड गो फॉर मेसन.
I'll go with Sandro Tonali because वो तो बिल्कुल खेला ही नहीं. आपने चिप्स का पैकेट खरीदा बट उसके अंदर गुटखा था, तो ना.
Right.
my vote was for Tonali again. ये बंदा अभी forget transfer, अभी खेलेगा भी नहीं. Next season भी he's not going to play for Newcastle. Instead of we putting an odds on saying that because of Tonali will Newcastle be in top 4, he's busy spending time outside the field and focusing on odds. So for me, it is Tonali, worst transfer.
As per me, this award goes to Robert Sanchez, because I feel he's like with 16 appearances, he has not even kept 1/4 of the clean sheets. And he was so bad that the person who replaced him, not being an A-string goalkeeper, made him look better. So मेरे according it's Robert Sanchez. भाई उसको लेना ही नहीं चाहिए था.
So we have a clear majority है Tonali. तो the award for मालिक जब इतना खर्चा हो ही गया है तो एक चिप्स का पैकेट भी ले लेते हैं. Worst transfer award goes to Sandro Tonali. Chalo, well done guys, well done.
I'm very angry at him. I feel like we've been lied to. I feel like we've wasted a lot of money.
The second category, gents, that we have is मेरी एक टांग नकली है for consistently injured award.
मेरी एक टांग नकली है.
मेरी एक टांग नकली है. And the nominations are Luke Shaw, Reece James, Christopher Nkunku, Mason Mount, Lisandro Martinez, Diego Jota, Lavia, Thomas Partey, Ben Chilwell, and Julian Timber. इसे लंबा लिस्ट है यार. Damn.
मेरे लिए it would be Jota, man. Season derail कर दिया injuries उसका.
तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो.
Diego Jota आया, वापस इंजर्ड हुआ, वापस आया, फिर इंजर्ड हो गया, चला गया, and that's it. Derailed the whole season.
I feel that meme that came out during the World Cup. Where is Messi? Where is Messi? I want to say where is Julian Timber? July 2023 का साइनिंग आर्सेनल के लिए 2 ही अपीयरेंसेस. पता नहीं नी डैमेज हुआ क्या हुआ. He was supposed to strengthen a already strong Arsenal defense. Not in the picture anymore. And so my vote for मेरी एक टांग नकली है goes to Julian Timber.
But उसका एक ही इंजरी, सीजन एंडिंग इंजरी हो गया था. It's not like कि वो आया then again injured, आया then again injured. वैसा नहीं हुआ. Okay.
नहीं, पिक्चर में है ही नहीं.
Okay, चलो.
शुरुआत से ही टांग नकली थी. तो स्कॉटिंग में प्रॉब्लम हो गया.
टंग नकली थी।
चलो डिव, ओवर टू यू।
Go with Ben Chilwell because मुझे लगता है टांग एंड दिमाग दोनों नकली है जब खेलता भी है एडम।
That was a good one. My vote also was for Timber because I still remember. I think it was March or April when Arteta was telling that Timber is coming back. Then वो season end के लिए बहुत setup हो जाएगा. But like Soumya said, I don't know. Did he even play?
Yeah, I
One or
think
two games he
the last match.
No
yeah.
appearance.
But I really didn't hear his name, and he was supposed to be the game changer for Arsenal. So my vote for Timber.
Fair. तो 2 votes already for Timber. Let's see SP का vote क्या किसके लिए है? SP go on.
Yeah, my vote is not gonna change the award because my vote goes to Mason Mount. I feel कि a person was doing really well at Chelsea would have come to a new club like United and he had a lot of and he's good. मतलब जब वो खेला है वो अच्छा खेला है और कभी खराब नहीं खेला है. So it's kind of like the worst injury क्योंकि वो था ही नहीं. पूरे सीजन ही मेरे को नहीं दिखा. I was just waiting for the poster boy of English football to come and score. But he just snatched my award from Jota क्योंकि मैं Jota को देने वाला था. But please take it Mason Mount.
And the award for मेरी एक टांग नकली है goes to Julian Timber. Unfortunately, तो it is what it is. It is what it is. The next category we have is खोपड़ी तोड़ साले का, which is for the worst red cards. ठीक है?
साले का खोपड़ी तोड़ साले का।
The nominations are Christian Romero, Udogi, Bissouma, Reece James again, Ollie McBurney, Van Dijk, Curtis Jones, Diego Jota, and Mason Holgate.
I think in Mason Holgate, leg breaking injury हो सकता था. टैकल जैसे मारा था, it was very very harsh tackle. Mason Holgate for me right now. Like
When you choose somebody from this category, you have to remember कि ऐसा कौन सा रेड कार्ड था जिसमें आपकी आंखें ऐसे मतलब बंद हो गई थी या आई फ्लिंचिंग सिनेरियो एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. आई थिंक मेसन होलगेट मेक्स द मोस्ट सेंस ओवर देयर. यू लाइक व्हाई द हेल डिड दिस हैपन, राइट? एंड यूनानिमसली द वॉइस कम्स आउट. सो या, होलगेट फॉर मी एज वेल.
I'll go with Romero because जब भी मैं उसको देखता हूँ उसका अगर खोपड़ी तोड़ोगे उसके खोपड़ी से भी रेड कार्ड ही निकलेगा. Just I think he is definitely for me Romero.
किशोर भाई.
For me, Holgate.
Holgate है Colgate. चलो Colgate. SP.
If you are seeing that what is the crimes that are done against Asian people by English, मतलब other than colonialism, Mason Holgate tackle would come at number 1. That was a shit tackle.
Good one,
which
good
I
one.
think it ended Mitoma's season entirely. And भाई उसको रेड कार्ड से ऊपर दो यार, उसको घर वर में जाके उसका टांग तोड़ो. मतलब this is I would say hands down.
Clear majority here. खोपड़ी तोड़ साले का the worst red card goes to Mason Holgate. चलो, it is what it is, guys. चलो, let's go. Next category we have is बड़ी बातें वड़ा पाव खाते. The most overrated player of the league.
खास बड़ी बातें बड़े पाव खाते.
And the nominations are Anthony, Grealish, Rashford, Darwin Núñez, Martinelli, Mudryk, Caicedo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Heung-min Son. Damn. Who gave these nominations? कौन दिया है ये सब नाम?
All of us.
Martinelli and Son are my nominations.
Damn you, man. Damn you. चलो, we'll start with Ashish.
Anthony तो चलो क्लियर है फ्रॉम यूनाइटेड पर्सपेक्टिव, बट अ गुड शॉट आउट टू ग्रीलिश. खेला गायब है पूरा, कंप्लीटली सीजन में गायब था, व्हिच लीड्स मी टू बिलीव क्या ओवररेटेड प्लेयर है, क्या ओवररेटेड साइनिंग है. ह्यूज प्राइस एंड जस्ट एक सीजन. अभी सिटी के लिए वन सीजन वंडर बोल सकते हैं. I mean, I will still defend my player.
But he was instrumental in City's treble winning season.
छोड़ो ना, इस सीजन बोलते हैं ना.
किशोर भाई क्या खुश हो रहे हैं यार. किशोर भाई की खुशी रुकी नहीं रही. वो
आधे लोगों को तो रेट भी नहीं करना चाहिए लिस्ट में से. मतलब ठीक है, मतलब दे आर गुड प्लेयर्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, बट जिससे उम्मीदें जुड़ी हुई हो, मतलब वैसा अगर देखो तो आई थिंक रैशफोर्ड प्रीटी अंडरवेलमिंग सीजन, राइट? यू एक्सपेक्ट अ लॉट आउट ऑफ हिम. गरीबों का मसीहा, ओवररेटेड, मैक्स प्रो, 7 goals in an entire, Premier League season, and you wish he did more for us. Same time, Trent Alexander-Arnold, English ka next superstar, but when it comes to defense, absolutely in shambles, right? So my vote would be between Rashford and Alexander-Arnold.
एक चूज कर रहे हैं.
Trent.
Won all the trophies really, but this is the pinnacle.
I'll go Manchester United, the entire team. I think.
Okay, I'll get back.
Let's go, guys.
कि आप ओवर मोटिवेट हो गए, थोड़ा प्रैक्टिकल होके सोचो.
बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिकल है.
In that case, मुझे ये लगता है बहुत overrated है. Son is very he's not as good as they show. बहुत chances, open chances miss किया, and we know क्या हुआ आर्सेनल के साथ because of some song.
Is it for that game against City?
Is it for that game against City?
Right.
Yeah.
I think most overrated player of the league, at least from a United perspective, it was Rashford. Hope to both zyada tha. Last year, I think he had a good season in terms of scoring goals. This season, it was very bad. Less said the better. I hope he's not there next season with us. That kind of situation.
Okay.
So for me, this overrated player is Rashford.
Yeah, my vote also goes to Son Heung-min. I feel a team which doesn't have very bad players. Usme the best replacement for Harry Kane, not even a replacement, either I would say step up. वो कर नहीं पाया. मतलब if you see the second half of the season, which is very crucial for Spurs to come into top four, you would say every match would fizzle out here. And वो किसके fantasy team में नहीं था. Everyone rates him as one of the highest. 17 गोल हैं भी उसके 10 assist हैं. But I believe whenever it matters, we have not seen him performing. And yeah, I think the nightmares for Arsenal fans is also responsible for that.
So बड़ी बातें बड़ा पाव खाते award for the most overrated player goes to Heung-min Son from Tottenham Hotspur. Aman, this is for you. Chalo, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Son, you wanker! You wanker, son!
Next category is I am a disco dancer award for best goal celebration.
I am a disco dancer.
And the nominations are Højlund, Mainu, Garnacho, combined wala. Next is Haaland, Arteta, Doku, Madison versus Neil Mope, Unai Emery, Cole Palmer, Dokure plus DCL, and Mohamed Kudus.
मेरे लिए तो it was the holy trinity. Højlund, Garnacho, and Mainu.
Okay.
Classics. Not just the celebration, just the goal plus the whole moment showed what the future looks like for United.
Yeah, Eskebe, go on.
Yeah, absolutely. Two ways about it. I mean, to see that was, I mean, we had a really bleak season being a United fan, right? But that picture stays, absolutely embedded that the future is bright, right? And nothing more that you can
Is
ask
it though?
in terms of celebration.
Is it though?
It is.
Achha.
It is.
Yes, it is.
For me, I personally like मुझे Marcus Rashford का celebration बहुत अच्छा लगता है, but he's not in the thing and he rarely scores anymore, so can't really use him. I'll go with,
I think just wanted to say that.
yeah, exactly. I'll go with, I really like Cole Palmer's celebration, like the old Palmer, 98th minute mein he scores a penalty and yeah, he suits it. So I'll go with Cole Palmer.
Okay, fair.
I think from the list that we have right now, the Holy Trinity, I think like Soumya or Ashish said, it is very seldom did we have moments to celebrate. And I think this culminated that entire thing. And I know this is really bleak this season, but there is hope. And we can actually raise this flag probably in the few seasons upcoming. So for me, from a United perspective, for me, the best goal celebration is the Holy Trinity.
So yeah, just wanted to give a shout out to the celebration of Dokure and
Doku.
Calvert-Lewin, in which Dokure gets on top of Calvert-Lewin and falls down. That was one of the best celebrations, which could have led to another injury. But yeah, the winner for me is the iconic celebration for the season. Like you see anyone, you don't know if he's feeling cold or he has scored a penalty, is Cole Palmer. So I'm gonna give that as the best celebration.
Yeah.
मेरा pick रहता for only for shithousery is the Mope versus Madison wala. In the same match it happened,
Of course.
Spurs versus Brentford. वो ऐसा कर रहा था, वो आके ऐसा कर रहा था. So it went on in tweets also. Twitter पे भी वो काफी हद तक वो चला. Clear majority, guys. And I am a disco dancer award for best goal celebration goes to Højlund, Mainu, and Garnacho. Chalo, it is what it is, guys. Next category we have is मैं सिर्फ दिखने में खतरनाक हूँ. The award for worst defender in the league.
मैं सिर्फ दिखने में खतरनाक हूँ लेकिन आदमी बहुत ही अच्छा हूँ.
And the nominations are Zinchenko, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dan Burn, Rafael Varane, Lewis Dunk, Clement Longley, Moreno, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
I mean, इसमें clear winner है, ठीक है. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Most times a player has been passed, like up, the player has crossed him basically 50 times. So that's a record in Premier League. To an extent, कि England के squad में Trent Alexander-Arnold is picked as a midfielder, not even a defender. तो खत्म हुई.
Expector है भाई वो Southgate का.
वही है, मतलब उसको अपना एक्चुअली पोजीशन चेंज कर देना चाहिए. Is far too good as a midfielder. I mean उसका crosses, the dead balls that he works on, I think those are phenomenal. But as a defender, he's an absolute shambles. I mean, Rashford had a really bad season and he was screwing him over at a point of time, right? So Trent by far is one of the worst defenders I've seen in the league.
For me, I'll go with Rafael Varane. I don't know how he won 4 Champions League. He won one match. Yeah, don't understand.
The way he won FA Cup, bro, in the final. Great performance.
GGMU.
GGMU.
I think my vote was between Arnold and Zinchenko. But like Soumya said, if you're looking at from the tag is worst defender, though he adds value to Liverpool, I think from a defender perspective, I think he's pretty bad. He's very bad. So for me, the vote goes to Arnold.
Yeah, we'll keep it short. Trent Alexander-Arnold, because I don't think that the person is a defender. फेक डिफेंडर है, उसको मत रखो उस पोजीशन में, उसको साला के साइड में खिलाओ.
He just moonlights as a right back, but essentially है नहीं.
उसको दिखने में खतरनाक है, फीफा में अच्छा डिफेंड करता है.
The stats are 28 appearances, 4 clean sheets. So भाई definitely the
that
worst.
speaks for itself, isn't it? So the award for मैं सिर्फ दिखने में खतरनाक हूँ, worst defender award goes to Trent Alexander-Arnold, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
चलो.
you deserve it. You deserve it.
Defending is not his forte.
So the 7th category is Zindagi Jhandwa Fir Bhi Ghamandwa Award for worst attitude player manager team. ठीक है?
जिंदगी झंडवा फिर भी घमंडवा.
Nominations are Antony, Rashford, Bentancur, Ederson, Bruno Fernandes, Salah, KDB and Neil Maupay. Oh God.
अरे ये तो मेरे लिए क्लियर है कि रैशफोर्ड मेंटालिटी ही नहीं था इस सीजन. ही pretended to be injured in a game, actually went away, substituted in one of the games as well. Track back नहीं कर रहा है, no energy, not helping the team at all, and absolutely पूरे team का energy down कर रहा है इस season. What happened to him, I absolutely no idea. But to be honest, if you are considered as a world class player, the attitude you showed this season is so disappointing that we have to give you this Rashford for me.
Keeping in spirit with the statement, Zindagi Jhandwa Fir Bhi Ghamandwa, I think none other than Antony deserves this. I just want to remind you of that, squibble that he had with Doku when United were playing City and they were all over the place, right? And फिर भी ये बंदे का मतलब he has the balls to quarrel with Doku, and I mean I don't understand Antony, absolutely. I think real shit. And Neil Maupay also deserves a shout out. अगर कोई खेल भावना अवार्ड है तो वो नील मॉपे को दे देना चाहिए.
Just for shithousery है ना. Shithousery का सारा awards I think should be Neil Maupay and Ben White, and इनको दे दो सबको shithousery के लिए.
Anthony had celebrated against like the Coventry City players जो penalty shoot out.
Imagine.
थोड़ा
embarrassing.
bro.
Yeah, so for me, I'll also agree with whatever Ashish said. I'll go with Rashford. And just one additional thing I'll add is he's one of the highest paid players at United also. So you'd expect him to do a lot more considering the salary he gets and the position he holds in the team.
करता है ना ये सब करता है ना.
I think for me it is Antony.
Okay.
With the spirit of the name of the award, Zindagi Jhandwa Fir Bhi Ghamandwa. I think you're not even sure of your place in the team, but when you come there, you feel I think you're the biggest contributor to the team, especially the moments against Coventry, Doku. I think he thinks big about himself. Unfortunately, it's not the scene on the field. I think he's looking at the wrong mirror. So for me, it is Antony.
I let the decider go to Vivek this time, and I have my own different option altogether. So mine is Bruno Fernandes. Although Zindagi nahi hai Jhandwa, he has been a good player, but I feel he has the worst attitude on field. A lot of times he's just shouting at the ref, at his other players, and the place where United are in this league, they need a leader. They don't need someone shouting or showing a bad attitude in the field. But again, a stellar player just needs to be a bit more nicer on the field, I feel.
Right.
So it's Bruno for me.
My vote goes to Antony यार. Antony अलग ही scene, उसका अलग vibe है.
He's like a different avatar.
He was about to get subbed in, and his expressions like ऐसे करके वो खड़ा था. वो वाला देखा था क्या? Like what is happening?
It's so sad to see.
माता वाता घुस गई है क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे?
एक shout out देता है इस category में. Shout out was the incident between Ederson and Bentancur in that City and Spurs game, where Bentancur actually was crashing on the seats in the dressing in the
Bentancur है ना?
Bentancur
is there in the nominations.
But
he's there
and Ederson also, because he didn't want to come off, but he had actually a broken eye socket.
And the award for Zindagi Jhandwa Fir Bhi Ghamandwa award goes to Antony. Chalo, the next category we have is वक्त बदल दिए, जज्बात बदल दिए, the Game Changer Award. ठीक है?
एकदम इन्होंने वक्त बदल दिया, जज्बात बदल दिए, जिंदगी बदल दी.
And the nominations are John Duran, Alexis McAllister, Scott McTominay, Jeremy Doku, Leandro Trossard, Olise and Eze for Crystal Palace. Josko Guardiol, Branthwaite, Kobe Mainu, Unai Emery, Aston Villa, and Kai Havertz. That's a long list of nominations, guys.
My winner would be Olise and Eze for this season.
Game
Crystal
changer.
Palace were down. Game changer.
Okay.
Game changer for their season. So, because Crystal Palace was struggling in the bottom of the league, and when they came, they played like 16 games. Olise 10 goals, 8 assists. Eze also similar stats, and they completely finished just 3 points behind West Ham, 10th place. Olise and Eze for me.
Unai Emery, for what he's done to Aston Villa, I think enough said.
Yeah, I'll agree with Ashish. I'll go Olise and Eze. They look like they can play for any top team.
Top team,
for
है ना?
me, Olise and Eze.
It's Unai Emery. I think we did have this podcast saying that is it a flash in the pan or will it last till the end of the season? It's two different things, thought processes. So I think Unai.
क्या हो गया उनका भाई?
गेम चेंज हो गया भाई।
गेम चेंज हो गया भाई। गेम चेंजर अवार्ड गोज टू किशोर भाई। चलो किशोर भाई, तो यू आर सेइंग समथिंग, बीच में आपका ही गेम चेंज हो गया।
So no, for me the award was for Unai Emery. I think I was talking about that. We did a podcast I think early this year where we were trying to guess whether Unai Emery was going to be a flash in the pan or he's going to last. The man is going to last long, and the answer is the man has lasted long.
This looks like an ad for a condom.
Kama Sutra Long Last Condoms with a special climax delay lubricant.
I think the award you want to give him is Male Porn Star Award.
Longevity.
But at least he ensured that the show went on. So I think kudos.
He did well.
Yeah, the award for me for the game changer goes to Aston Villa bracket Unai Emery.
Okay.
They changed not only their position, to a large extent you would say that the league was defined by them. Had they not beaten Arsenal in that fateful game, we would have seen new champions of the English Premier League.
Fair.
So yeah, this award for me goes to Aston Villa and Emery.
Fair. So we have a majority, clear majority, guys. तो वक्त बदल दिए, जज्बात बदल दिए. Award for the game changer award, ठीक है, goes to Aston Villa and Unai Emery. चलो, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is.
Good evening. Very proud of our work, of the players.
Next category we have is Stevie G presents slip of the league. Individual या फिर team. And the nominations are Spurs, Man U, Madison, Brighton, Klopp and Liverpool, Wolves, Arsenal.
So mainly I'm just torn between two choices, the Klopp and Liverpool or the Arsenal bottle of the season.
सच पूछिए भूषण भाई तो आप कर तो रहे हैं।
Arsenal bottle नहीं यार, नहीं bottle last year यार, नहीं we lost the league.
Stay neutral.
अरे we lost the league on the last day.
I was about to say.
अरे लास्ट डे पे we lost the league, dude. लास्ट गेम डे पे कहाँ बॉटल किसको बोलते हैं फिर? लिवरपूल को बोल सकते हैं।
From his perspective, he said you bottle the league. वो लास्ट डे या वो लास्ट but one day, that is okay.
And this
clear hate
so
और कुछ नहीं।
No, this came so beautifully कि Unai Emery was the game changer award of the season. It is legit the game changer award of the season.
I
Arsenal
think
bottled the league against Aston Villa, but I think I will give it to Klopp and Liverpool.
I think issue ये है कि we have 3 United वाले बंदे preparing the nominations and everything, तो वही लोचा है वहीं पे।
वो तो मैं एक subtle shout out दे रहा था, but my choice is Klopp and Liverpool. They were touted to be winning 4 cups this season with the last hurrah of Klopp, but ended up with thanks to you guys should thank us for derailing their season.
नहीं, अवार्ड लिवरपूल लेजेंड के नाम पे है तो अवार्ड मिलना भी चाहिए लिवरपूल और क्लॉप।
Okay.
कुछ नहीं आया उनके हाथ। एंड इनफैक्ट मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड काफी हद तक डिजर्विंग है इस अवार्ड का until and unless for that final FA Cup victory, which kind of वक्त बदल दिए, जज्बात बदल दिए। But yeah, for now this is Klopp and Liverpool.
Okay.
Happy retirement.
Very easy for this one. I'll go with Manchester United because when they finished third last season, it was all like, up now we'll buy 2-3 again players. And now they're celebrating the FA Cup like they won 3 Champions League in a row. So to me, it's like
you won something.
Eighth finish.
So for me, it's definitely considering their wage bill, where they come from. It's by far Manchester United.
Okay, yeah. Kishore bhai, go on.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep my personal emotions aside. I think from the name TVG presents slip of the league. I think it has to be Klopp. Liverpool was supposed to Klopp the season. I think it ended up flop.
क्वाड्रपल वो लोग क्वाड्रपल
yeah,
जीतने वाले थे यार, सोचो
yes,
at
yes,
one
yes.
point.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Liverpool, as a United fan, double happy.
Yeah, for me the slip of the league again is the Villa versus Arsenal game. Like Arsenal were on top. Let's call what it was. Like if had Arsenal not lost it, कौन लेता उनसे लीग? कोई नहीं ले सकता था. So that slip where at your home you lose to Villa. So yeah, that's where for me it was a slip. Had it not happened, like I said, they would have won the league. So it's that match.
We have a clear majority, guys, and the award for Stevie G presents the slip of the league individual या फिर team goes to Klopp and Liverpool. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. ठीक है. And the last category, gents. ठीक है. The last category is अभी जिंदा हूँ मैं. Best comeback match winner of the league.
अभी हम जिंदा हैं.
Nominations are United 3, Villa 2, Bournemouth 4, Luton 3, Newcastle 4, West Ham 3, Chelsea 4, United 3, Liverpool versus Newcastle. एक था जो 10-man Liverpool वाला वो वाला match, and the next one is City versus again Newcastle 3-2. Then is Liverpool versus Fulham, that last minute winner by Trent, and United versus Wolves, Mainu winner, Spurs Wolves, Lemina winner, Spurs 2 and Sheffield 1, Kulusevski ka winner. So these are the nominations.
Yeah, my pick was the Bournemouth versus Luton.
Okay.
Crazy comeback by Bournemouth, and I think kind of changed their season where they became more consistent and saved their ass in the season. Basically, Bournemouth 4-3 Luton. That's one.
I think the Chelsea versus United match in which Palmer scored the decisive goal. I think Chelsea were shit, United were bigger shit, but Palmer was the only one who stood out of the pitch, and United could not control him, and he ended up scoring the winner. I think that's.
I think the Chelsea United match was for me, it would have been, but I'll go with United Aston Villa. At that point, United were really struggling, 2-0 down, I remember, at halftime. If it had gone in another way, maybe ETH might have been even fired. So I thought they did very well coming back, and it changed the projectile of their season. So for me, that one, Manchester United 3-2.
Okay. Even for me, I mean, I have a different perspective, but from this choice, I think it is 3-2 against Villa. I think it was good against Unai Emery. 2-0, like they've said, it looked down and out. It was like the recipe for disaster. As usual, we're used to it, kind of a thing. But just second half hua tha, it was like it turned the tables upside down. But for me, another point I want to make is I think from a comeback win of the league, I think it's the win against City, FA Cup finals. I think what happens with that is we still play Europe next year, which was not there. Even there's no permutation combination, even on the final day that we could actually
EPL edition है भाई. EPL edition में आप कहाँ FA Cup घुसेड़ रहे हैं?
Oh, okay.
Sometimes what happens is when I open a illegal site or a wrong site, it has plugins. वो ऐसा forcefully कुछ भी डाल देते हैं.
I certainly want to know the illegal sites that you're watching, anyways. But yeah, Vivek भाई ये काट दो.
नहीं ये काट ये रहेगा. This will make it to the main bit. Yeah. Okay. So what is your pick then? What is your pick? So your pick three. Fair. Okay. SP.
My pick, I think, again for the season and for some seasons that I've seen back is the Liverpool win versus when they were 10-man against Newcastle. मतलब Darwin Núñez scoring both in the last minute.
Goals, yeah.
What a match! What a match! I never expected them to come back, draw it. वो नहीं सोचा था वो जीत गए. So for me, it's that game that stood out. Among all others that have been mentioned here.
मेरा भी pick वही होता है between that and the Chelsea United game 4-3 वाला game. So the award for अभी मैं जिंदा हूँ goes to United Villa वाला game. It is what it is. इसी के साथ हम लोग का आज का ये वाला edition, ये वाला video comes to an end. आप लोग हम लोग को comments में ये बताओ कि which category you found the most entertaining. कुछ अगर मिस किए तो बताओ हम लोग को comments वगैरह में. And तब तक के लिए guys मिलते हैं soon. Take care. Cheers and bye.